Why would you say that you punched?
Can I just say I am a police officer? I have experience.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh, here we go.
I have experience. I'm a police officer.
Congratulations.
I'm just saying I have a little bit of expertise if anyone has questions regarding this scenario.
Okay. Then yeah. How would you describe how honest police are when they report an incident that involved force?
We have a integrity rule that says don't say to your boss what you wouldn't tell your mama.
Don't tell your boss what you wouldn't tell your mom.
Interesting.
Is that funny?
This is a good one.
There was a guy named Ben Shapiro in here that was also a cop, and he literally said that this was like the culture of the precinct that he worked at.
Ben Shapiro isn't a cop.
No, he's a guy by that.
Ben Shapiro, guys, check out
on the line of duty. Can I talk?
Check out hashtag.
I am actually interested to hear C-Space talk.
All right, so you got any more questions? Because I like to answer questions, not monologues.
Well, could you clarify a bit on what that means? They don't tell your what is it?
Don't tell what you wouldn't tell your mama.
Yeah. What exactly is that taken to mean in where you work?
What that means is that if you were to do something as a kid and you don't tell your chief, same as lying to your mama.
Right.
Okay.
So you don't tell lies.
I fucking agree.
Thank you.
So I'm sold. Okay, so if I may, so I have a question for. So we were just talking about this, and I'm glad you came in because this is an interesting question. So I brought up some facts about. Actually, I guess you already did ask this, but I guess the question is, like, how do we know that we can trust what police self-report? Yeah, as far as like non-fatal force and things like that. Well, I actually had this report is from before body cams. I'm pretty sure it's 2002 to 2011. And it shows a very low instance of force being used in police stops, actually. But Luna brought up the point of, well, how do we know we can trust these figures from police?
Two-person integrity. You always have a deputy. You always got a second man backing you up. There's 4 sets of eyes. Count them. You have your set of eyes.
What if the second man is also like helping you like cover shit up? You know what I mean? Like, what if he's like on your side?
Two-person integrity.
I get that.
Tell your chief what you wouldn't tell your mama times 2.
So he's basically confirming what I said. I'm like dying laughing. I'm sorry, guys.
What am I
confirming? Another police officer do this.
Well, so C-Space, what we've been talking about here is basically how oversight and watchdog policies are meant to apply to police, or how we make sure that they're not abusing their power in whatever way.
They're not. Yep.
Well, hold on. That's not.
Well, I mean, who? That's yeah.
At least I'm trying to echo the sentiments of what other people have been saying in here.
Okay. Well, that's not accurate.
So, without the police, what do you think would happen?
I don't think anyone's talking about abolishing the police or police.
When you say that the police are liars, that's what I get the impression of.
Well, I think it's just that
it's more a matter of reform.
The question is that the suggestion is not that policemen are liars. The point is that some police will be liars, and the question is, how do you prevent that kind of? How do you establish an effective oversight for dealing with that?
Integrity rules.
Right, but what binds them to that integrity rule?
Those are the rules.
I think that like if they break the law, they should be held to a higher standard because they're supposed to be like protecting the people. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think we should change the standard because then you get because as a police officer, you're currently in the line of duty constantly. So if something bad happens and I slip and I hurt someone, I should go to jail twice over for that? I don't think so.
Slip and hurt someone? How?
C-Space, continue.
What I'm saying is if I have someone in a choke or you could hurt them if you lose control of yourself.
Well, that's not really an accident. Right. That's just you losing control of yourself.
No, if you lose balance or something and you crank their arm.
Even believe it or not, cops actually don't want to use their gun in a situation where they don't have to. So that is actually the solution.
Yep. So when I'm cranking someone's wrist or trying to put on handcuffs and maybe there's ice on the ground, right there, and you slip
You're lagging a bit there, C-Space.
Am I?
Yeah, you're roboting out, man.
1 second.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to ask him something.
The DOJ is silencing him.
When you're about to step out there, you hurt someone accidentally, that's unavoidable. And I don't think that police should be thrown in jail for accidentally, breaking someone's wrist.
Hurting someone hurting someone who placed themselves in that
Accidentally
situation.
snapping someone's neck who was being handcuffed for 5
I'm not
minutes.
snapping their neck, I'm breaking their wrist.
Hold on.
It's very easy when you're in these situations for a collarbone to
They break all the time. There are a lot of women out there.
Goddamn.
Stop. Listen,
Guys,
some
hold on.
people have lower vitamin
Oh
D in their body. Their collarbones break easily. It happens. It's unavoidable. That's a fact of life. You don't like it? Don't get arrested.
that's
The only response that people have for C-Space here seems to be...
It's hot making time, but Jesus Christ, there's a lot of
I'm also going to point out that the only response people seem to have to what C-Space is saying is just, bemused incredulity.
Yep.
There's no content to what they're actually answering him.
Exactly.
No, I have a question to ask.
Yeah.
So C-Space, we're talking about this use of force thing. So first of all, what is use of force? Like, what does that mean if you use force on a suspect? What is the minimum threshold?
So my definition, or what we were taught?
What you're taught.
The use of force is proportional to what is needed at that moment to ensure that everyone goes home safely, or that there's no unneeded lethality.
Is shooting a suspect considered not use of force because not everyone goes home safely, do they?
Maybe they may not go home.
No, he didn't say that use of force is only defined as something which makes sure everyone goes home safely. He said that use of force should be...
I didn't say that.
Should be proportional to... Should be employed in such a way so that, in the best of all cases, people go home
So
safely.
that seems like a very bad definition of use of force. I don't.
No, this is exactly correct.
And you're always going to use the minimum one that you have
That
to.
necessary, so that
you show that you have the maximum at your disposal. That's important because if you continue to escalate violence, sometimes it's better to show someone you may not walk home today.
Yeah.
If you push the limit, if you want to test me, it could be bad.
I have another question.
How you think about things whenever you think about you being in an altercation. Like, everyone thinks themselves bigger than they are. Like, this is silly.
What?
Okay.
I know who I am. I know who I am.
I promise you know less about yourself than
This is
I
getting
think you do.
pretty hot. Is he going to pull a gun on us?
Hold on.
Oh, come on!
Real mature, yeah.
Don't be a dick, though.
Let's try to be as mature as possible.
I know, I'm sorry. I like C-Space.
What do you think he's upset? He probably gets this all the time. He's over it. So come on, just shut up.
Yeah.
Let him talk.
C-Space,
I
I have
can't be
another
trolled.
question
I'm
for you.
immune to it at this point.
And hold on, guys. I have a question for the room. So I'm kind of feeling like how many of you would be up for a Zoom event?
I'd like to point out that if anyone disagrees with me, I'd like to remind them they may not be walking home today.
Is that how you interpreted what I said, smartass?
No, I'm not. C-Space, listen.
Resisting arrest, sir?
C-Space, I'm completely. We're trying to tone down a bit. We're trying to calm the voice chat down a bit.